Hello there, new SHL player. I see you found this video, which means you want to create a player, so let's help you do that. So here's the home page. You created your account, everything's set and ready to go. Now you just need to create a player. So what we're going to do is the very first thing is the getting started part. So obviously you go to create a player. Simple. And then from there you go down to the important topics. I already have them. There is the Create-A-Player tool right here. The how to create a player, which is right here. The forward template, because that's what we're going to choose for this tutorial anyways. If you want to be a defenseman or goalie, go ahead, you just click that one. And then there's the new TPE scale. TPE stands for total points earned. Think of them, if you've ever played the NHL video game series, think of them as those attribute points. So the first thing that we want to do is go to new topic. And now we just need to create a player. So first you need topic title. We'll create a right winger. And we'll call him John Doe. Now, if we look up here into the forward template, you just want to, you get to choose between sniper, playmaker, offensive forward, two-way forward, and power forward. So for today's tutorial, since everybody loves to be that sniper, we're going to go with the sniper. So you're just going to copy all this. And then you're going to go all the way back here and just paste it. Perfect. Now you're going to type in your username. So this is my username. And then of course your first name. So it's John, and then Doe. Now we chose right winger up here, so we are going to go position is right wing. Now, because everybody usually has a secondary position, it's the best way to go. You get to choose what else you want to be. You can either be Dustin Byfuglien and go right wing and defender, or maybe you just want to switch between the two wings, or maybe you also want to maybe be a forward. So right now we're just going to go left wing. And you can pick when you're born. You can really pick any time. You can pick your own birthday. You can pick something that makes you 18. Let's just go with July 1st. July 1st, 1996. Now which way do you want your player to shoot? Left. If you're recruited by anybody, you put it right here. So say you've been on Reddit, or you have a friend that showed you this, or on any other forum. You just put that there, then your jersey number, and then your height. You can either pick somebody really tall like Zdeno Chara, somebody really short like Martin St. Louis, something in between. Really, it all depends on the type of player you want to create. So we're just going to go 6'3", 220. Birthplace, you can really make the birthplace whatever you want. You can be the sniper from Russia, the sniper from Brazil, Canadian, American. We're just gonna go with Geneva, Switzerland. There we go. Now this is already chosen. Now when you get to the strengths, you get to choose 2 more strengths. So you can go with, say, we'll just go skating and we'll go puck handling too. And now for the weakness, we can either go checking or defense. Let's just make it checking. Alright, now the tough part is the player attributes. So you start out with 155 TPE. And now from there, we're going to use the builder tool. So we go to here, create a player, and it's going to bring up this doc sheet. Perfect. So here we go. So, oops. So we're just going to switch that around because that's not going to be our weakness. Our weakness is, as we chose, checking. Checking is our weakness. Alright. So now we have to bring up our player. We have 155 TPE to spend. So let's say we want to bring up our scoring to an 80. Boom, 155 left. We want to have decent passing, so we bring this up to a 70. And then we want to affect our skating, because if you can't skate, you can't really shoot that well, right? 70. Start plugging in random numbers here. 64. Discipline's not really important. Fighting's not very important. Durability isn't important at all. Don't touch that one. Endurance is important though, because you want to be able to remain out there and whatnot. Puck handling. There we go. Getting closer to finishing. Face-offs, we don't really need to worry about that because we don't care. Maybe put a little bit more into defense. There we go, 20 left. I'll just put a little bit more into puck handling, because if you can't handle the puck, then what's the point? And then we got just 5 left, so we can just throw that back into defense. We're at 60, so if we go to 65, boom, there we go. So now what you want to do is take what you just did right here and throw it back into your Create-A-Player. So let's see here, it's 50, 25, 62, so we affected skating, that goes up to a 70. Skating is up to a 70. 64 for strength. What do we do with endurance? Endurance is a 66. Durability we didn't touch. Puck handling we did, and puck handling is a 75. Face-offs we didn't touch. Passing we did. Passing is a 70. We boosted our scoring to an 80. Defense to a 65. And we left our penalty shot alone. And you don't need to touch anything else. All this is just for the people in charge to look at. Nothing else. All you had to do was this, and of course this. So you got it all done, everything matches up, and then you just go to post new topic. Boom. Just created your player. Now what do you do? Well, the next thing that happens is create a update page, and that is, there you go, player database. And so you go to SHL Player Database, and since you haven't been assigned a player yet, or assigned a team, or picked a team yet, you'd go to unassigned player updates. So here we go. Then you would create another new topic. So you would go right winger, John Doe, right there. There you go. 5-step visual walkthrough. Alright, so we've done that, done that. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is go here. So the first thing that you're going to get is 500K. Now what you're going to do is that you're going to need to head over to the bank now and withdraw it. So we're going to use this tab since we're not using it anymore. We're going to go to here, come down this way, and then we are going to go to where the bank. There we go. So you're in the SMJHL, so you want to go here. You're going to go quick reply, and it's really simple. So you just type in your player name, John Doe. Just type in no team, and then type in withdraw 500K training. Perfect. Now you add that reply. Now you're going to copy this address. You're going to go back to your update page. Go to your HTTP, type that in, and then you're going to type in 500K for training. Boom. And then it's really simple. You just go points earned. And it's plus 3 capped TPE. The capped part is important for the next part. Because you started on the SMJHL, you have a cap on how much you can train. That way you can't have like a superstar playing in the SMJHL. Just doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna go here, and then you gotta type in SMJHL training cap. Perfect. And you go 3 out of 30 because you just added 3. So that's 3 out of 30 out of the cap. And then you go to, and you type in adjusting attributes. Now, what do you want to add that 3 TPE into? So you can always just go back to your player that you created first, which is right here. Alright, so we have all this figured out. Now what we want to do is think, where do we want to add the 3 TPE into? Let's just go endurance. There you go. So we go plus 3 endurance. So you start, and then you put in the brackets what you started out with. Then you just put a little arrow and say what's going up to 69. Because if we go back to say the update scale, which is right back over here. See, so from 50 to 70 costs 1 point to improve by 1. So there we go. That works out. Now, go back to the visual guide. Alright, so now what we want to do is go and get some more TPE. There we go. See, we're here, back here again. Oops. Sorry, I guess that cap is 35. There we go. My bad. Alright, perfect. Congratulations. Here you go. And now you just go to here. There you go. And then you can just type in completed point task. There you go. That one was locked. So here we go. Boom. There we go. That one was locked. My apologies. They're probably going to have to fix that. So I'm just going to type in my first point task. And John Doe. and you're going to leave that there for right now. Well, first you're going to add the reply. Here you go. Then you just copy back over, go back to here. Now you can, boom, right there again. And my first point task. There we go. And now you're going to go to points earned. So you get +1 uncapped. That means that there's no cap for it. It's pretty much just something free and you can use it for whatever you want. And then you can just skip over the last step and go to adjusting attributes. And then we were just going to put one more into endurance. There you go. 69 to 70. Boom. And now there's one last thing. Oh, you also have to leave that there for right now. And what you're going to want to do is to get just a little bit more TPE. Is you're going to want to come down to right here, the league activities checked. It's free 2 TPE and everything. So it's pretty much the same thing with your training in the bank. You just type in your name, John Doe, no team, add the reply, copy, go back to here, paste, and just type in activity, check, press OK. Points earned is +2 uncapped TPE, and then just go to, once again, adjusting attributes, +2, we'll just do endurance one more time. So because now we are going from 70 to 71, it's going to cost 2 points to improve 1. So if we're going from 70 to 70, so we can only go from 70 to 71. That's pretty much it right there. Perfect. That's everything you want to do in your very first update. So then you just gotta make it easy for the updaters. Go type in totals and just copy and paste the last one in. So we're gonna copy, paste. So we went from 66, 79, 71. Type in how much you earned there. So that's 6 TPE into endurance. And perfect. Then just go type in one last. Oh, you gotta type in your cap. You gotta tell them where your training cap is at. So training cap is 3 out of 35. Then your total TPE just went up from 155 to 161. Boom. That's your very first update. You just rocked it. There you go. It's nice laid out for the updater and everything. That's all you have to do. You just gotta type in that. But one last thing, you want to go to here, and then we want to find our, there you go, my first point task. So you want to edit that. I want to go to full edit and just type in one more time, take that link, my update page, and boom. That's it. You did everything you had to do. Now, depending on whether you came in halfway through the season or maybe you came in during the draft, what you next want to do is you can now go into the SHL media and you can write articles, and that'll give you money, and when you get money you can buy more training. The training is only once a week at 500K. So see, if we go to here, the SMJHL payout, in order to get 500K, all you have to do is write about 800 words, an 800-word article. And because if you write your first one, then you get double the payout. first article, double the payout. So maybe the best thing to do is write one as long as possible to get double the money. But there's also other ways you can earn money as well. You don't only have to write articles, you can go into the graphics and do point tasks. So if you're good at graphics and want to make money, you just go into here and create stuff like this. And then the graders will come by, give you money for your signatures that you've done, and then you can just add them in here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Once you do all that, then you're pretty much done and ready to go. If you have any questions, there's lots of people around. Don't be afraid to ask. They will actually private message you and say, hey, I'm a rookie mentor, how can I help you? And then just ask them whatever you want. It's really that simple. Alright, so I hope everything went well for you. Hope this was simple enough. Hope you have a fun time here in the SMJHL. Thank you. And hope to see you out there.